Hi guys, and welcome back to another Football Manager episode. This time we've got the Carabao Cup draw here, so let's just quickly go through that, see who we end up with. Charlton, who are League One and we're at home. So yeah, we'll definitely take that. It's a pretty good tie for us. And our first match is coming up next. Chelsea away. Last season we had Man City, I can't remember if it was home or away, but as our first match. And now we've got Chelsea away. We did win against Man City. I wonder if we can win this one against Chelsea. It'll be interesting. Salomon, 4-year contract. That's great for us. Sheffield United go top of the league with a 1-0 win over West Ham. Fulham want Zapata on loan. I'm not sure I can do that. The thing is, he's very useful at the moment when we've been playing our friendlies, but I don't know if I'm going to play two strikers. So if I send him out on loan at 19 years old and he plays 46... Did Fulham go down? Yeah, Fulham went down to 46 games in the Championship. That'll get him a lot of experience. I'm going to reject it. I'm going to see how he starts the season off. And if I think he could do with going, out on loan, I'll offer him to clubs and see if I can shift him on. Just for this season, because he looks like a good player. So away at Chelsea, Deco out, which means some players are trapped. There's one thing that's really annoying. People get trapped in these substitute spaces. There should be someone that was in 10 as well. There, Sterling, the player that I'm looking for. What's he ask? Wants a new contract. Well, he should be getting one soon. Although, is Williams better? Williams is better. Sterling was very good last season, but let's play Williams now. But as a fullback. Salomon as a fullback as well. Deco out. Romero. Come on, Vallejo. Villalba on for Lima. Okay, so we've got 3 defenders, 2 wing backs and 2 left backs and a right back, an attacking mid, a winger when we don't play wingers, another attacking mid, another winger, and a striker. Not great options for subs, being honest, but are we going to go like this, all out? Well, we don't really have any other centre-backs, so I guess so. Let's go for it. Against Chelsea, playing some brave attacking tactics. We're away. We lose 4-2. Okay. Padilla and Arezzo both on the score sheet. Lost 4-2. Away against Chelsea, you'd expect to lose anyway in our situation. But I was just hoping I wouldn't concede that many. Moreno, player of the match in Bristol City's win over Portsmouth. He's really looking like a good player. Man of the match, Maurizio scored his first goal. Yeah, we've got some very good players out on loan at the moment, but I just don't think they could do it in the Premier League. Give it a few seasons, I think they could, but not at the moment. Next up, away at Zorya in the UEFA Conference League. I obviously really want to get through to the group stages here. I think this is the last qualifying round before the group stage, and it's 2 legs. So I really need the win, which makes me think I should not go for this formation. So I am not going to go for that formation. Inside forward attack. Inside forward attack. That looks better to me. Let's go for it. I'm hoping we can get a good result in the away leg. 4-1 win. Arezzo, Alcaraz, Lavia and Angerin. It was only 2-0 in the 85th minute. 2-1 in the 85th minute and they took the lead, but we managed goal difference up there in the tie. So they need to beat us by 3 goals at St Andrews. So that looks good. Looks like we could get through to the group stage as long as that's the next step. Baxter's expecting the squad to be strengthened this transfer window with players with ambition. Time to call in Danny Welbeck, because he was, he was interested in a move and a free contract. Board have announced, due to better than expected finances, they've increased our percentage of transfer revenue obtained from player sales to 75%. Padilla out. Zapata can play there. Elias can't play on the other side. I need someone that can play on the left. I just don't really... I've got Villalba actually. Ivan Lima, 2-star. Villalba's 2-star as well. Give it to Lima then. Just go for it. How's Deco getting on? Injured. It's not good then. Lecco actually. 2.5-star inverted winger. Give it to Lecco. Angerin actually can... No, he can't play there. Nor can Milambo. With Milambo, I do want to... control his training and train him up to play attacking midfield left as an inside forward attack. Additional focus, crossing. Probably could do some finishing as well, but player traits, encourage. Moves into channels. Sure, that looks good to me. Match against Burnley, a big one. So maybe put these as inside forward support. Gonna go with that and hope that it does well. Change it to... leave it as that actually. 4-3-3 against Burnley at home. We lose 3-1. Okay. I was not expecting that at all. Very disappointing. Brentford want Dujon Sterling. How much is he worth? 11 mil. Negotiate offer. Do I accept or reject that? I know I've just suggested it, but I didn't think it would be that easy. I'm going to reject it. Even though I just suggested it. I'm hoping they come in again now and I can get a bit of a better deal, bit more money up front rather than later on. Second leg against Zarya coming up, and then group stage draw. Yeah, so one qualifying round. We're 4-1 up from the first leg. Carabao Cup third round draw. We're the holders, remember. We somehow managed to win last season, but we've now drawn Tottenham after we played Charlton. We've got Tottenham. So that's already disadvantaged us in getting far in that competition. It said to try and play Milambo out on the left. I'm going to give it a go. To get him, more used to that position. We win 5-3. What a crazy game. Arezzo 2, Alcaraz, Sunjic, Milambo playing on the left. Very nice. Were we ever in a bad position? Because we were 4-1 up. We were 2-1 up at half time, to be fair. And then 2-2, 3-2 us, 3-3, and then we scored 2 in the last 10 minutes. Fair enough. So we're never really in that much bother. Nico Williams injured. Arezzo 2 goals and an assist. Playing very well. Newcastle v Birmingham, right. Received 2.49 million. Leeds want Backstat. Go away. I am very scared that I'm going to accidentally press Y without meaning to. Look at some of these sides in here. Atletico, Napoli and Leipzig. They're the 3 that are worrying me a bit. So I'm in group pot 2. So I want A, B, C. Okay, didn't get it. We don't want D, E or F. We get D. We've got Atletico Madrid. The highest seeded team in it. We'll get CSK and Moscow now as well. No, Sparta Prague. It would have been nice to be in there with Maribor because they're an affiliate club. Sparta Prague though, that's tough. What? Why have we ended up with Atletico, Sparta Prague? That's frustrating. I need to figure out how I want to play this whole season, really. I'm optimistic and think we'll give anyone a game. That is very true. Trying to figure out how to play this because we've struggled at the start. Reached 200 games in management. Nice. Yeah, we struggled at the start, didn't we? 10 million up front from West Brom and then instalments. $13 million up front and then 5 million instalments. They can go. That West Brom one looks nice to me. Mick Fleming turns professional. Nice. Who comes in? Padilla can come in, and Milambo can go on the bench. Deco is probably still injured. Frustrating. go attacking away against Newcastle with a vertical tiki-taka. See how we get on with this now. Please do something. 2-2. Okay, we were 2-0 up. Padilla and Alcaraz 2-0 up, and then they score 80 and 83. I was wondering if that was Pedro, as in Chelsea, Barcelona Pedro. But no, it's some new striker called Pedro. Okay. 1 point at least. We got our first point on the board. But we've looked a little bit shaky so far. Brighton are second. They've got some good players though in their team. Let's try and look at their transfer values. 88, 60, 60, 45, 44, 43, 40, 39, 39, 36, 35, 35, 34. That is ridiculous. Brighton have 3 players that are rated 60 million or more. One of them's not Cole Palmer. Brilliant recruitment from them. Did that just say Luis Enrique is Brighton's manager? I think it did. Brighton are making some good moves. We are up against Charlton in our next game, but that is probably not going to be in this episode because transfer deadline day has arrived. What are people wanting? That's the big question. Ferran Torres on a loan from Man City to Inter Milan. That would be an interesting signing, wouldn't it? Rumours about players coming in. Well, we're not going to sign anyone. Stevanovic can play winger or midfielder from Man City. Worth 42 mil. Got very good stats. Could be that additional centre mid that we need, you know. And for such a cheap fee. Yes, please. Dane Scarlett, a 62 million rated striker. We don't need any strikers though. Well, we'll take part in deadline day. Paulo Dybala to Chelsea. Torres isn't interested. Stevanovic is. And is cheap. Osman Isla. No, we're not interested. Actually, let's go to scouting. João Pedro. No chance. Left back. Sorry. The issue is I don't really know what positions we need. It's difficult. It's really difficult. That's interesting. Brentford have made another offer for Sterling. 18 million. The issue with this is their upfront fee is 8 million. We don't want that. We want a big upfront fee. Includes a sensible future offer. How much is he worth? 79 mil. Just whack that in there. Padilla, Young Player of the Month, then Lavia second, nice. Moreno won Young Player of the Month in the Championship. Dean Rice rather than Declan Rice. Torres doesn't care for us. Fair enough. Marcus Edwards. He's 26 years old, has a lot of good stats there. Could be useful to us. I think I'll leave it. Scout report on Igor would be a superb signing for the future. He does look like a good signing. Right back, right wing, left wing, can play everywhere. But we've got 1.1 million. So it doesn't matter. If Sterling goes, to be fair, we can sign him, but only if Sterling goes, because if not, we don't have the money for it. Sterling has rejected the contract offer from West Brom. They offered him 18 grand a week. What's he currently on? 18 grand a week? Not sure about that. I kind of want him to go, but want Zapata, I don't think I can let him go because I see him as a better backup than Romero, which kind of means I've got to keep him, which is quite annoying. Pleased with the results we're getting on the pitch. We've got 1 point so far. Lost 2, drew 1. Wouldn't be that pleased. Fulham have made an offer for Sterling. No, 14 mil up front, 6 mil monthly instalment. Okay, fair enough. They're not interested in that. Looks like it's going to be a very, very quiet deadline day for us then. Fulham have made another offer. I can't accept only 9 million up front. Hoping they come in again now with 10 million up front. I think I'd just accept it, to be fair. Although I don't know, because Deco is now my main right back. So Sterling sort of has to go. 8 million in 2 instalments of 4 million. 9 million now. I wish that I could do something about it, but they've made it non-negotiable. If we accept that offer now, we're not going to have enough time to get our player we want through the door. I've waited way too long with that. Hopefully it collapses. Eric Van Dijk. So, centre mid. We'd get a bit of money, but can we even bring him in? That's fair. Okay. Must respond. Accept. Offer accepted. Sterling's gone. Sterling was very good, to be fair. It's now worth 25 million. Maybe that was a mistake. He's only 25 years old. Granted work permit, but then they cancelled it. Well, that's not fair. 6 minutes later, they cancelled it. All they had to do is ask me to accept it. And I would have, obviously. Got a bit of money in the bank now. At least. What, for biggest spenders? 106 million. João Pedro went to Wolfsburg. Oh, I'm very disappointed with that. I'm hoping I'll be able to get him in. I had an offer for 10 million for him instead. He's very interested. Next transfer window. Wage. That's fine by me. Let's go for that. So, the transfer window's closed. We couldn't get the player we wanted, but we ended up selling the player that we needed to sell in order to get the player we wanted. And now, of course, Nico Williams, okay, it's 1 to 2 days. I was going to say he's injured. That's it for this episode. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Football Manager content.